In 1931, China faced one of the deadliest natural disasters in human history. Rivers overflowed, cities drowned, and millions of lives were lost. This is the story of the Great Flood of 1931. The Great Flood of 1931 remains one of the most catastrophic events the world has ever seen. Centered in China's Yangtze, Yellow, and Huai River basins, the floodwaters overwhelmed entire regions. Between January and August of that year, heavy snow, torrential rains, and a series of powerful storms combined to create devastation on an unimaginable scale. China's geography made it vulnerable. The Yangtze and Yellow rivers were already prone to seasonal flooding. In 1931, record rainfall struck central China. Lakes swelled, dams broke, and riverbanks collapsed. With farming settlements crowded along fertile floodplains, millions of people lived directly in harm's way. By summer, the rivers spilled far beyond their banks. Cities like Wuhan and Nanjing became islands in an endless sea of water. Entire villages were swept away overnight. Roads, railways, and farmland disappeared under floods stretching hundreds of miles. Survivors described seeing only rooftops or treetops above the waterline. The numbers were staggering. It is estimated that between 2 to 4 million people died as a result of the floods, making it the deadliest flood, and one of the deadliest disasters, in recorded history. Many perished not just from drowning, but from famine and disease that followed. Crops were destroyed, drinking water was contaminated, and outbreaks of cholera and typhoid swept through refugee camps. The Chinese government, already struggling with political unrest, was overwhelmed. International aid organizations, including the Red Cross, stepped in to provide food, medicine, and shelter. Despite these efforts, recovery was slow. The disaster exposed how fragile China's infrastructure was in the face of nature's power. The 1931 flood changed China forever. It led to greater awareness of the need for flood control, river management, and disaster preparedness. In the decades that followed, massive projects like levees, reservoirs, and eventually the Three Gorges Dam were built to prevent such devastation from happening again. The Great Flood of 1931 was not just a natural disaster, it was a human tragedy of immense scale. It serves as a reminder of the power of nature, the vulnerability of human societies, and the resilience needed to rebuild after unimaginable loss.